How's it going? It's Ethan, etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at these Titan Chain Twist-to-Link snow tire chains on our 2022 Toyota RAV4. These are going to be a good option if you want a little bit of an in-between between aggressive and low profile with the twist links. So as far as their build, they are going to be a ladder pattern style chain, which means they're going to go straight across the tire rather than diamond style. It's going to help you get started and stop easier. It's going to give you more traction in that case, but it's going to be a little bit of a bumpier ride normally, and the twist links, like I mentioned, are going to smooth that out a little bit. The chains themselves are made of a low carbon steel, which is probably a little bit of a good and bad thing in this case because there are a lot of touch points. Low carbon steel is going to have a little bit more flex in it, so those might not snap quite as easily in cold weather conditions. But compared to like a manganese nickel alloy some other chains have, they're not going to be as durable and they're not going to be as resistant to rust or weather. They do come 2 in a set in this light canvas bag here. It's not the most durable thing in the world, and with heavier chains like these with the hooks and a lot of the sharper points, we definitely recommend grabbing some kind of plastic tote or just something stronger to keep the chains in and keep the weather out. But all in all, pretty straightforward. The installation wasn't anything crazy. You can check out how we did that now. To start, the first thing we want to do is lay our chains out flat, making sure that there's no tangles and nothing's caught up. Additionally, we want to make sure that the chains are facing the right way, but we also want to make sure that this lever on the side is facing us because we will have to access that after we make our first connection in the back. To make sure they're facing the right way, you see these larger ends of each link. We want to make sure that this flat side is the side that's going to make contact with the tire, and these hooks you want to be on the other side so they're not getting into the tread. Once you have everything laid out and centered up, start by just draping the actual chains over our tire and do our best to even things out as we do so, both front to back and side to side. That'll just make it easier for us to make our first connection on the back. To make the connection on the back is pretty straightforward. There's this hook and there's loose links on the side. All you do is fit the loose link into the hook. There's no way to tighten these chains, so you might have to switch it up which link you connect it to, but we'll go with the loosest one for now and adjust it later if we need to. Now we've made our connection on the back, we'll do our connection on the front. We'll go with the second link in our case. We're going to fit this lever through the loose link. Maybe we'll go for 3 first. Seems like it's kind of loose. Slide it down the lever. 3 might be too much. We'll go back to 2. Slide it down the lever and tension the lever back into this loose link here. With these chains, there's no built-in self-tensioning, so we recommend getting one of these rubber tensioners just to make sure that things are staying secure as you bump along the road. If you're especially in icy conditions, things might tend to shift on the chains themselves as you drive. This is just a good way to keep things secure as you're moving. Once you do that, everything is nice and tight. Repeat the same process on your passenger side as well. Roll forward or backwards a couple times just to make sure that everything's secure and you're ready to go. The Titan Chain Twist-Link tire chains, again, are sort of in between on the scale of aggressive tire chains. They're going to do a great job in some heavier snow and maybe light ice conditions, but they're not going to be for multiple seasons or as smooth as a diamond pattern style chain. But overall, they're pretty easy to install and a solid fit on our 2022 Toyota RAV4.